looking at here? Oh, okay. I think that should be good. Okay. We have switched mics yet again because my headphones keep breaking. So I am always testing audio, always. But hi chat! Hi Edward, welcome in. Finally back, it's August. I know. The summer art block this year has been brutal. It has been brutal and unforgiving. Era, I'm doing good. How was your Sunday? I'm sorry if I sound a bit low energy this week. I literally just decided to stream out of both boredom and the urge to pick up a pen in some capacity, so I did not plan this too much. I just had the thumbnail saved from like 2 weeks ago and decided to actually follow through, so here we are. But I don't know what it has been about this summer, bro. I'm hoping that by the time autumn rolls around, my art block it usually, like, for some reason, it's really dependent on the seasons. So I'm hoping that by the time autumn rolls around, like, maybe the creative juices in my brain will go back to the way they usually are. But as it stands right now, it's very wishy-washy. It's very, very wishy-washy. This piece is honestly going to be really self-indulgent, so I want to make her sundress like as big and poofy as I can realistically make it. So I'm just going to exaggerate the ruffles to like the 12th degree because I can. We're going to make it really poofy. How would I fit Vulpix in here? Because I need to like actually think of that. Still getting used to how I want to draw Pokemon in my style. I have not perfected that yet. Plus I'm gonna have to squeeze it somewhere right here. Her sun hat's really, really fun though. I love Lily's base design as is. Like her colors and shapes and everything just fit so well. I think this part is actually just round. It's just like a big old cone on her head. Oop. And we strike again with the weird selection tool. Hello? To fit Snowy somewhere in here. Okay, Final Alpaca is choosing to be very uncooperative today. Hello? Okay, here we have our little fox. She just has a very pointed little snout. That's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. Vulpix has been my favorite Pokemon for like a very long time. I didn't even know that this was an Alolan variant from Sun and Moon. And I like the base. I like base Vulpix too because I remember that from the original show. But as soon as I saw like the white, fluffy, like Alolan version, I'm like, that looks like a little, like it looks like a snow princess companion. Like it looks like a fairy tale Pokemon. Like it is so majestic. Especially like the Ninetales version is so pretty. It has just retained its spot as the #1 Pokemon on my list. Although very close behind is the I don't know if it is it Doge? the bread Pokemon that looks like a dachshund, and I know it's a play on the word because I've seen it multiple times. But that one's a close second place. I like, okay, it's a fox and a dog. No one is surprised. But still. I feel like this should be bigger. Like that. His little paws. I noticed I like the Pokemon that look the most similar to like actual pets. I don't know why, maybe it's the 2000s Flash gamer in me. But anything that just looks like a little Tamagotchi like pet in real life, like anything dog, cat, hamster, like those type of things. I like those designs better. Which, now that I say it out loud, probably seems kind of boring because there are like a lot of funky little Pokemon out there that are like really funny looking. And I could see how they'd be someone's favorite, but I don't know. If I had to choose which ones to have on the team, trust they're all going to be just little guys. But just little guys from the real world, but with elemental coating on top of them. Okay, I don't exactly know what I'm doing with that leg, but once he scale it up, we'll see. I don't mind if it gets cropped, actually. Okay, but now that I think about it, I think I might want the angle to be different, so let's try something else. Let's try something a little more dynamic for this round. Right, and then she has little tools, so she has the first layer of fluff, and then so just kind of point out where her legs would be. Don't know why whenever I try to do fabric in perspective, it always does this. I think that's the amount of poof I was kind of looking for. Sort of. There need like be somewhere here instead, I think. We will figure that part out. I am already liking this one better though, so let's roll with this one. see what we can do. Hi, Self-Esteem Dragon, welcome in. Welcome back. I know it's been a while. It has been a little while. I really want to put Snowy in here, but I don't know where to put her. She just kind of squished in this side. Okay, I think that works actually. I think this might take some canvas finagling. There we go. Or I could make them go this way. Okay. I think that makes more sense. Okay, maybe not cover up all of that because I do want her little cap thing to show. Or I think this is her collar. Yeah. Yep, and then the rest of her dress just kind of. Unfortunately, it's covered up in this reference. But I think it lays pretty flat, actually. I have no idea how to do this color. Wait. These are all the little thingies got a little handle later. Cool. This is a bit too big though. Wait, as a matter of fact, I don't know if I like this piece at all. We will leave that later for a later verdict. Hey Splash, welcome in. Welcome back to chat. We are back on the Pokemon shenanigans because I actually should go back and finish. I finally got to the season finale of the first half of Sun and Moon with the legendaries and the Ultra Beasts and the wormholes and all that cool stuff. And to my knowledge, I guess I just got employed by the Alolan government to be Voltron defenders. Like, that's the last thing I kind of remember, is that they were employed by, I guess, the leader of the organization, as well as Lily and Gladion's mom, to become something, some specialized force of, for some reason. For some movement, I already forgot, but I have seen screenshots and I know everybody gets cool suits, so I am excited for that. You guys know me by this point, you know I love a wardrobe update. I love cool uniforms, I love cool outfits, plot related or not. So I really should go back and see what that's all about. Though that is the end of the sort of cozy slice of life writing or like pacing that we've had up to this point, which I am gonna miss. I am gonna miss that more laid back vibe, but I could just go back and watch the first season for that, so I'm not too sad about it. We did get a good bulk of episodes like that, so it's cool. I am excited for this though. The plot has thickened immensely. Like they just put the whole cornstarch, the whole packet of cornstarch in there. That's how thick the plot is getting. So I am excited. Oh, recently I have also picked up Batman. Batman the Animated Series, and I've been enjoying that a lot. I am loving the look of this show so far. Now I know why it has an entire aesthetic named after it, as it should. Because hello? The visuals in that show is crazy. I love them. I love the vibes. Two other things I hyperfixate on frequently. Detectives, film noir, and anything like, yeah, no, just those two things. It's like not even like crime specifically, like the true crime aspect of all that stuff, or like some of the sci-fi elements or morally gray characters. Like, yeah, okay, all that is great. Detectives and film noir. Those are the two things that caught my attention immediately, and that is mainly why I'm here to stay. Oh, also the animation is S tier, and so is the writing. So it's just good. It's just good. It's just good content, man. I love it. Coming off of the Chaotic Case Files peak, this is nice. This is scratching that itch very well. Has like nearly the exact same vibe I was going for. I also love the stylization of like the characters' anatomy and stuff. I haven't seen the comics that were done by the same art team, or I guess art director. But I will definitely look into it. Yeah, I can see why a lot of superhero fans love it so much. I was going to say Marvel, but I'm not a superhero stan like that, so I get my DC heroes and my Marvel heroes mixed up. So hardcores, please don't come for me. That's why I just say superhero fans, because I don't know which is which, bro. Like I just happen to like both Spider-Man and Batman, and I don't know which side they're from, but I like them both. And I know they have a lot of crossover material, so at this point the two just kind of like bleed over into the same universe for me. I don't know, maybe that's my pop culture ignorance, but they're just cool. I'm just here to see cool art, man. And writing and voice acting and everything else that was done immensely well in that show so far. Like the 1992 team was cooking. It has a little bit of a snout. I'm not sure exactly how to portray that. I think I'll trim down the cheek a little bit. It does have plenty on this side, I think. Okay, something definitely looks off about full pits in the face here. Just this area right here. just start laying some stuff down. Oh, I should probably do a background first. Oh, let's just see. Assuming the hat is the same color as everything else. Yeah, it's just always in shadow. I just really like her color palette. It's just like really, it's like blue and yellow, but pastels, and anything in pastels is just chef's kiss. I love them so much. I know they can tend to look really washed out though if you overdo them. But on Lily's design, somehow, I think because her design is mostly white, and the yellow is just like a tinge darker, it gives contrast without looking like yeah, just completely washed out. Or like, especially on lighter screens, I guess, like in some of the lighter scenes, and like during the daytime, they managed to shade her and, you know, still leave room for highlights, even though her design is primarily already just highlight colors. But yeah, I think it's animated, the way it's animated in the show works well. Even against the lighter backgrounds, like she doesn't get lost in there, I suppose. Same as Snowy. I just like, they pair so well together. I mean, it makes sense. They share essentially the same color, which is just like white. A majority of it being white and blue. But yeah, it works. Yellow and blue are, it's a tried and true palette. For real. This is basically just made for Lily. True. They're just like, I actually don't know which one was designed first or if they were designed together for the game and the show. But they're just like, she needs a companion Pokemon. Like, what are we gonna give her? Like, let's take Vulpix, but with Lily colors. So just make it white and blue, and then give it ice powers, and then they're perfect. Which is ironic because Lily is just like the sweetest, most purest individual. And not cold at all. And I find it hilarious whenever trainers have like an opposing personality to their Pokemon. And so the fact that she gets one of the sassiest Vulpix, like at the beginning, that this Vulpix hates everybody and distrusts everybody. And then it just only wants to be around Lily, which is hilarious and adorable, and I love it. But also the writers tried to pull that thing where they just where she wasn't able to touch Pokemon again, and she wasn't able to hold Snowy, and that I need to appreciate that. Like, y'all can't mess with my emotions this way. Don't do this, please. She looks so sad. I generally thought we were going to have another like few episodes or like at least a mini arc of Lily not being able to hold Snowy at all. And I was like, I'm not emotionally ready for this. Y'all need to stop playing, please. Don't do this. Writers, please. I see the pain that is coming and I reject it entirely. I refuse to be put through that. Fix this girl's emotional trauma immediately. We just got over this. Don't do it again. But then they fixed it, and all is well. Yay. Thank goodness. That was a close call. So y'all better not be, y'all cannot be kidding. It took us a season and a half to get here. You can't undo it now. Yeah. But I can't believe they let Fava get off that easy. Like, I think he's one of the more diabolical villains that Pokemon has ever had. Like, once Team Rocket, if Team Rocket can't vibe with you, like, bro, like, in the villain circle, if Team Rocket is like, nah, that's too far, like, yeah, you're doing something over the top. I'm gonna need you to chill. I'm gonna need you to calm down. They're like, oh, what's this? Memory wiping? Emotionally traumatizing a young child? Oh, nah, bro. This is Pokemon. What are you doing? What type of villain shenanigans is this? We don't do this. Where's the silly contraption of the week? This is a bit too hardcore. Since when? Team Rocket was just out of there. I found that hilarious. It's like, nah, we villains with standards. And you, sir, have crossed it. And then the organizational foundation that he betrayed, as well as Lily's mother, who he was partially responsible for getting kidnapped in the first place, just forgives him. Just because. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I should have seen that coming. This is a kid show, alright? We all saw this coming. But I'm like, bro does not deserve this much leniency. Like, y'all really letting this guy walk free? I mean, not really. They had him under, like, heavy surveillance now. He's, like, on a watch list of some sort. But I'm like, yeah, okay. If you want to. I personally still say that his career is done and he needs to go have several seats, but no, I guess I couldn't afford to lose any employees at this point, so he just got off with a warning and constant surveillance, which I guess is better than nothing. But still, I was like, yeah, okay. As long as he's out of here. Like, dude has done too much. Entirely too much. But yeah, it's a really nice show. I really like it. I want to deepen these blues a little bit because I don't think they're dark enough. I know I literally just said how much I love pastels, but these are a bit too washed out. So I'm gonna darken some of these values here. The shading later on is gonna help it, but still. I think it's the saturation that I'm talking about. Hang on. It might just be saturated. Oh yeah, okay, it's that. It's the saturation that was missing. She looks a bit like Alice. From Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. Hey, I love doing like color passes for the sketches because they really, really help. A lot. See, do I want any whimsical snow bits? There will probably be whimsical snow bits. It's just a given. Around Vulpix, specifically. I didn't plan for this, by the way. I'm winging all of this. Just entirely based off of vibes, as I usually do. Darken Vulpix's lines just a little. Do my usual thing for the face. Okay, looking cute already. This is good. I usually get carried away with the color mapping, just because it helps visualize at least a little bit better than the normal sketch. So I have to remind myself to move on a bit. Although this does need to be a bit darker in the background, just a smidge. That would be more on this side, wouldn't it? I don't know, would this whole area be darker? I guess so, but I don't really like the look. But for the sake of accuracy, we'll roll with it. Wait, I think it being a field of yellow flowers would be really cute. So you can pick up that same color scheme from her hair and just have it somewhere else on the canvas. And then I can also add random petals because we love whimsical flying particles. Truly whimsical. Yes, okay, cute, cute, very cute. We are getting somewhere. I don't know why these lines aren't looking dark enough, even though I just darkened them twice. I don't want to go too close to purple territory. But, okay, maybe I just need to go down in here instead. These work? Okay, I think we're gonna have to lean a bit more on the purple in order for me to see what we're doing a bit more properly. Just a tad. Wouldn't hurt. I apologize for the weird accents. That's just my brain thinking. I don't know why I do that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think that's a bit better. Save. Always remember to save your work, guys. Please. Don't be like me. Although I will admit, Fire Alpaca does not crash on me as much as when I used to be a Medibang paint users. If you know, you know. I used to have Medibang paint installed, and I had to uninstall it because the program didn't run very well with my particular PC, so I had to switch to Fire Alpaca, and I'm never going back. I like it here. It's like Ibis Paint but for PC, which is really all I really needed. Interface is just so clean. I love it. Okay, there was something I was going to do, and now I've forgotten what that something is. I got most of the details needed. Oh, right. Particles, hang on. That's what I was doing. Special effects. I mean, we already have the, oh, I could make it icy. It doesn't have to be too snowy. Haha, snowy. It doesn't have to be exact. I could just have, like, some ice particles. Okay. Just very subtle, because we already have flowers. Like I don't know, what are these, dandelions, daisies, something yellow. We already have the flowers in the background, and I don't want to overwhelm it with too many flying elements, so we're just gonna make it like real simple. Maybe have them glowing. I could like do that after. And I also have this other, where is it? I don't have an ice brush. I have a fire brush in Fire Alpaca, but I do have these particles. These white particles. This one right here. That might work for like little snow bits. Snowflakes. I think that works. I wonder if I could also do it the other way. I think cyan might be a bit too much. I might just keep it to white, but just a little something around the effects, I think work. It works. It works. I like it. Okay, I am going to change this to a pure white because it's starting to mix with the shading, and we don't want that when we inevitably get around to it. So I'm just going to change this to a full white. for the sake of being easier to shade later on. Ah, but wait, it's covering up the flowers. No. Keep the flowers. They're an integral part of this entire plan. Shade chat, when you're a little bit, what I do when I'm a little bit art blocked is just, if the pose and everything seems a little bit basic, just add whimsy particles. Patent and trademark. Patent pending. Whimsy particles. Anything, flower, leaves, usually foliage. Honestly, it's mostly foliage, but since we're doing a Pokemon piece, it can be random elements because we have nature creatures, so we can we can use that to our advantage. It really does help. Hang on, is this thing saving? Please save. There we go. Hi Dasher Star, welcome to chat. Welcome, welcome. I like having weird accents for no reason too. Yeah, it's just my brain filling in empty space while I'm thinking. It's like my brain is doing art stuff and my mouth is just doing its own thing. Your birthday's tomorrow? Oh, happy pre-birthday, Splash. I hope you have a good one. I think maybe it's the two legs being up on one side and the others being down on the other. Oh, on Vulpix? Oh, wait, that is a good point. That is a good point. I probably should contrast that, huh? Hang on. You might be right. Let me try something. So yeah. If this leg is up, this paw, sorry. One paw up, and this one's stretched downwards. Let's just move this for a second. Then it would make sense to have it opposite on this side, or have them both down, because I genuinely have no idea what to do back here. Oh, or I could have them going backwards. Hang on. Hang on. You can have them going the other way. Because foreshortening, I think. I have no idea. But this is one leg, and the other leg would reasonably be back here somewhere. But I don't know where the points of articulation are on Vulpix legs because I have not drawn too many dogs, unfortunately. I don't draw animals very often. I should fix that because I love animals. But that kind of leaves this space here, so what do I do? I could just have this leg go straight and then this one just be in the back. Oh, I think that works actually. That works pretty well. Because it kind of keeps the dainty princessy feeling that I associate with Vulpix. I don't know if that's a collective agreement, but that's just me. Vulpix just gives regal vibes. Very dainty, very Elsa-ish, I guess. I feel like if Elsa were to have a Pokemon, it would be a fully evolved Alolan Ninetales. That's probably the most cliche answer ever, but that image just randomly came in my mind. feel like that would fit best. I wonder, has anyone ever done a crossover? Like what Pokemon each of the Disney princesses would have? I feel like that's a very 2000 and that's a very 2015 like DeviantArt trend idea. It's like a whole 10 years late. I'm pretty sure it's been done somewhere. But... yeah, what if we gave all the Disney princesses Pokemon, guys? New art trend. I would do it, but you know. I am fighting hand and fist to be artistically productive this year. So you guys can take that prompt and run with it. I bequeath it to thee. Do with it what you might. And you know what? Throw the princes in there while you're at it. Although saying Ariel would have a love disc or a horsey or something of the like is completely valid, and I understand. Because she would. Hi Funtime, welcome in. Hoping to get an actual Dreamcast. Really excited to play Sonic Adventure. Good for you! Yes, what about the classics? I'm loving the fact that the gaming community so far, like lately, has been really ramping it up on the physical media thing because, you know, AI and the digitization of everything. So, yes, physical media in any form. Love it. I'm looking to get my hands on a DS Lite sometime either this year or next year, so I can get the Sonic Advance trilogy like on the original DS. That'd be really cool. And Sonic Battle. And Kirby. Hope you end up getting the Dreamcast. Yeah, I should probably pick that up because I think Sonic Adventure 2 goes on sale for like 20 bucks nowadays. I think, well, that's on Steam. I don't know how much it is in real life. So, yeah, I might have to go look at a Best Buy or something. They probably still, I don't even know. Or I might have to get it secondhand online. Because I don't even think the local video game stores still carry titles that old. I say old as if it isn't just like 20-something years old. How old is SA2? Didn't they just have an anniversary? It came out in 2002, so it's like... oh my gosh, right, I think SA2 is like 26 years old. No. 2002. It's like 23 years old. 25, yeah. What are too short? That's crazy. Trying to get Sonic Rush 2. Yes, Rush and Rush Adventure. Those two. I looked actually and I noticed that all of those are like Game Boy Advance titles, but then I found somewhere that they are compatible with the DS Lite because it has a GBA cartridge slot. So you can play Nintendo DS titles and Game Boy Advance titles. So I'm like, alright, DS Lite it is. We're getting the best of both worlds. Let's go. Yeah, 25 or 23 years old. It's only a little over 2 decades old. And already I'm pretty sure it's like not on shelves anymore. It's considered... It's getting in the retro era, and I don't like how I feel about that at all. Ah. But yeah, but they're still classics. I like older games. I like pixel art games, and I like low poly games. Not to like knock on high definition. It's not bad. I feel like the old ones, they have that vibe. I don't know what that vibe is, but whatever it is, they have it. And I like that. Like, high definition stuff is cool, but it's like the same feeling with like the cell animations, like the Batman I was talking about. Like season 1 has like 60 episodes, and I'm still in awe over the fact that in 1992, okay, that was not that long ago, before digital animation was a thing, they animated 60 different unique episodes. I'm sure there's probably some animation repeat somewhere, but 60 episodes, guys, on hand-painted cells with like ink and paper. That is crazy to me. And the art quality is like it's just it's like, okay, I know why people sell like the original sketches for at like auctions as like fine art, because it is crazy. Happy you're drawing one of my favorite Pokemon characters. Yeah, mine too. They're really getting up there. Like I love these two goobers. I love them so much. They're so cute and wholesome and sweet, and they just have the most comfiest vibes. I love them. I also like I like all the Alolan girlies, like Malo and Lana. They're all S tier. They're some of the best side characters we've had in a show. And they're not even really side characters because Ash doesn't do much traveling. I think I yapped about this last time I drew Pokemon stuff. But yeah, I love how they're like not just travel companions, but like they actually get to stick around and they have their own stories and stuff. And like I said, it's the slice of life aspect that I really liked about Sun and Moon. So all the characters there are really nicely developed, and I really don't have a least favorite. I really cannot pick one to put down there. Like they're all fun in their own way. I like them. They're like a big family. Middle school actually had DS lights for kids to use during break time, and they had Pokemon Diamond on one of them. Oh, nice. So good. I tried to bring it home just so I could play more of it. Hey, bro, that's swiping the school. The school property for Pokemon Diamond. Understandable though. That is like Gen 4. Gen 4 is right up there next to Gen 7 for me. Am I biased because those are the only two I've actually spent and invested time getting to know? Probably. But aside from the original Gen 1 Kanto region, I'm gonna go with Alolan region at number 1, Sinnoh at number 2. Oh wait, no. Hang on. The nostalgia factor. Okay, I know I gas up Dawn as a character all the time, but in top 3, it's Hoenn region. Not Hoenn, I haven't even seen that one. Sinnoh was probably at number 3. Alola's number 1, and Kanto's number 2. I haven't even touched the others. But I hear that the Kalos region is really cool because it's like the Pokemon version of France, and I'm really excited for that season. If and when I get to it, because it takes me a year and a day to finish anything. To watch anything with more than like 26 episodes in full. Unless I'm hyperfixated, which I have other things on my plate, so probably not. It's nice to see more traditional forms of animation, which is why I love Don Bluth's movies so much. Yeah. Traditional animation just has a different vibe. It has a different feel. And it's just tactile. I think knowing that there were a bunch of people that had to hand draw each and every one on like a separate painted piece of cell is just like mind-boggling to me. I don't know if anyone else is like as hooked on that aspect of it as I am, but it's just my brain and the way it comprehends things. I'm like, that is a lot of paper. Like 12 frames a second is no joke when you need 12 different cells, each to be painted evenly for it to work. 12 times. Like, that is dedication. I say as someone who struggles to like draw the same or like sketch out the same face accurately 12 different times in my sketchbook. Like, it is hard. It is difficult. But yeah. And the fact that they were able to get it done so quickly is insane. Exactly. That plus deadlines. Dude, if I could pay like one type of art mentor to learn from, it has to be a traditional cell animator. They are built different. Okay? Their wrists, they don't skip arm day. If arm day was a thing, they would never skip it. Ever. If wrist day was a thing, they are getting in their hours. Like, train me, please. Teach me. Honen's my favorite. I've yet to get. Still have a copy of Omega Ruby. That is cool. I think the Hoenn region was the very first one to introduce like the Pokemon contest, right? I think like I know May. I think her nickname's like the Princess of Hoenn. And she did like her thing was contest before Dawn came around. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, okay, we've been going a little over an hour. And I think this is a sketch. I think we're gonna call the sketch here. I'm pretty happy with it. The colors are speaking loud and clear. I love them. This is a very self-indulgent palette, and I'm very excited. So we'll probably actually pick this up tomorrow. And hopefully I will not procrastinate because I don't want to. I would start inking now, but I don't want to for several reasons. A, if I do, I'm going to lose that steam I have right now. Because inking zaps every bit of creative force out of me, so I should probably save that. And yeah, once I ink, I usually like to ink in one sitting, so we will be here for a very long time. And I'm happy with this state here, so we're going to save it. We are going to save and come back tomorrow or sometime later in the week. Probably. So we're just gonna go ahead and mark this. And we're going to sign off for today. There's a little stream to form back into it because I'm so out of practice. But yeah, we're gonna dip for right now. Thank you guys for coming and chilling out. This was fun. Feeling a little bit better. Art block's been chipping away slowly. We're chipping away at it. We're not gonna rush things. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and yeah, bye bye.